Yo, what's up? Thank you for joining us on the first official The Co-op podcast with your boy Jay Quinn.
Mo.
All right, so this is going to be a little different. We had some technical difficulties towards the end, so the podcast does end a little abruptly. We're going to figure all that out. We got a lot more to talk about, but for right now, just enjoy.
And action.
Look, I'll be honest with y'all. We tried to record this intro a few times. We just gonna roll with it, okay?
This is us.
This is us. This is what you in for. We just gonna treat you like one of the guys or one of the gals or one of the others. Like whatever you identify.
A fly on the wall.
A fly on the wall. And this is our podcast, the Co-op Podcast. We coming at you from the couch Co-op. This is your boy Jay Quinn.
I am Mo, and let's dive right into it. So we gonna talk about, because the title's Co-op. Let's focus on the co-op game.
Let's talk about co-op games.
We're lacking them, one. But we had some good ones. I can name a few off the top: Army of Two, Kane and Lynch, Gears of War. If you got any, throw something in there. What you got?
You named all the good ones.
All right.
No, it's okay. Look. We have a lot of co-op experiences, a lot of great co-op experiences. One of my favorites that stand out back in the day, Lego Star Wars.
Ooh,
Lego Star Wars is one of those games that even today, like a whole nother generation is discovering.
Yeah, that Lego Star Wars was the first Lego game I played. I don't know about you, but it was the first one I've ever played.
Yeah, it was the first one I played too. It's the first real Lego game because they had Lego games before.
Yeah, and this was the prequel trilogy, right? It was episode 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, it was a prequel trilogy.
It didn't feel like a kid's game. It had its elements of, obviously they're Legos, but it didn't feel like a kid's game to me. It was very fun. Just the idea of using the Force on other Legos and seeing them pop, just the small things.
Yeah, and there's just something so satisfying about Lego violence. Like you can dismember a Lego and you feel nothing,
and it's gonna pop right back.
It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like easy work, right? And then also, like, the thing about that game is that there were so many unlocks.
Yes.
Oh my god! I mean, even today, the Lego games do a good job with having lots of unlocks.
Dude, it's insane. The ones today, because I played the newest one that they put out, and they allow you to play with any character at any given time. It might not even make sense. I played the game with my son. And he was rolling around as Darth Maul in the in the early games. Like, we sitting there on Planet Hoth.
Hoth, yeah.
He's got Darth Maul. He wasn't there.
Hey, you never know. Hey, Dave Filoni will figure out a way to put that nigga in there somewhere. You will be watching Ahsoka season 2, and Darth Maul was there all
right. Do you remember the WoW moment in that game?
The WoW. Oh, Mustafar. Where they don't tell you to do this, but us being like, I mean, we were wrapped up. This was the fever pitch of the prequel era. Say what you will about them, we get it. They weren't beloved as they are now, but we watched the movie, so we were like, yo, we go fight. Like, are they gonna let us fight while we were like going through the obstacles? And they let us fight while we were going through
and everything.
I mean, it was so good. Who did you have?
Obi-Wan.
You had Obi-Wan?
I'm pretty sure that's my guy. I love Obi-Wan.
You like Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that's your favorite.
Hello, Dad.
I mean, you do. You're constantly doing this. Obi-Wan Kenobi your favorite?
Oh yeah,
Jedi of all time.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the dark side. I mean, who don't like dark side powers? But Obi-Wan is like,
yeah, I love Mace Windu. That's my guy. Mace is my favorite. Why? It's Samuel L. Jackson, number one, and Mace is one of the most powerful of the Jedi.
First Black Jedi.
I don't think that's true. Well, in real life, but no, like that dude uses like some of the dark side in his fighting style.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like Form 7. Oh, I got both of the. I got the Book of the Sith and the Book of the Jedi. I do. I got them in there. The Sith and the Book of the Jedi. But his fighting style, Vapid, it uses some dark side, so he's like a master. If Anakin didn't like blindside that dude, he would have beat him. That was the only way he could beat
him. In the Star Wars lore, is he still alive?
We don't know. Here's the thing. Everyone's alive until they die with their eyes open. Like the movies, if you don't die and I see your eyes open while you're dead, I could throw you off of a cliff into a mist. You ain't dead. I gotta be seeing you, and then I turn you, and you like
prime example, Palpatine. That boy got thrown. Didn't it explode too? The whole Death Star?
Yes.
And he survived somehow.
This man survived an orbital fall and an explosion. And he I just need
I need a few oxygen tanks to keep me alive. I'm on hospice. Do it.
Yeah, but man, great memory. Another old memory. We talked about the X-Men Legends series as well as Ultimate Alliance. Which one do you like of those two? Because I have a favorite of those two series
between X-Men Legends and Alliance.
Yeah.
I don't really remember Alliance a whole lot, so I'm a lean with X-Men Legends, the first one.
Yeah, the first X-Men Legends is dope. That's a very
memorable experience for me. Plus, that was like the first, because that came out before Alliance.
Oh yeah,
it was like the starter of that type of co-op environment, and I'm not really a fan of that over. It wasn't completely bird's eye view. It was like angled view.
It was dungeon crawler is what. Yeah,
that's the term. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of that dungeon crawler. I'm not a huge fan of that type of viewpoint. But the game was fun enough for me to ignore that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, using all your powers. Like there were so many ways to do things. Like so many ways. If you had Iceman, you create a bridge or something. Nightcrawler could teleport his teammates. That was
so dope.
Because we played, like one time we have two friends we played with, Trevor and his younger brother Tyler, and we played games, all these co-op games. And we all played that, and it was just crazy how your characters made a difference.
Right. Now, I don't know if this, I'm creating a false memory, but if we did two different things at the same time, did they like?
Oh wait, why do I remember? I remember there being like moves that you could put. That was Ultimate Alliance 2.
Oh, okay.
Because they did the thing where Iron Man shoots his repulsors at Wolverine, and he like bounces it off of his claws.
That was,
and then they used that in like the Avengers movie.
Dope.
So yeah, Ultimate, and I really want to play Ultimate Alliance 2. We only play a little bit of it.
That's why I don't remember.
It didn't hit like one. It looked better, but it didn't hit like one hit.
I think that's the same case for X-Men Legends too.
Yeah, X-Men Legends 2. I know everybody loves X-Men Legends 2.
Really?
I love the intro to X-Men Legends 2. I don't know. Maybe because we started fighting the Brood. Like, I didn't want to fight, like, insectoids at the beginning. So I don't know. I just remember it took a while for it to open up for me. Whereas the first X-Men Legends was, like, you in the middle of the city fighting, you know.
So then what's your favorite out of X-Men Legends or Ultimate Alliance?
Ultimate Alliance 1. Because it was the closest thing we have to the MCU. You know, like seeing the characters interact. You could still watch those cutscenes. Them cutscenes still look good. Just seeing everybody like interact. They had a lot of characters that don't really get a lot of love. Like they had Blade. They had Deadpool before he was annoying and everywhere. Ghost Rider, I think, is in there.
Yep.
So yeah, it was. I love. You know, and the thing about these games. The complete opposite of Avengers. Here's the thing. That game was so bad they gave it to us for free. Didn't you get it for free?
Yeah, I got it for free.
Verizon or something? Or Virgin?
Verizon. They had this. They have some like just being a member, you could claim prizes. And I saw that pop up, and I was like, "Hey, it's free. Why not?" And then I played it, and I was like, "Hey, it's free. I know why."
Yo, we only played like 5 minutes together.
Yeah,
I remember beating the story before really playing with you.
I didn't finish the story.
The story is better than the rest of the game, but even the story itself, like it doesn't matter. Like, here's the thing: it's a co-op superhero game, but it doesn't matter who you pick, and that pisses me off. Like we just talked about X-Men Legends. Like, okay, a video game should give you the freedom to pick whoever you want,
right?
But if you give me choices, let my choices matter. I'm thinking, oh, if you have flying enemies, a Thor or an Iron Man would be good to take them down. Oh, if you have big enemies, a Hulk would be good. No, the game doesn't matter. Just hit them in numbers, pop up off their head. Don't matter. It was ugly. It made no sense. The opening scene made no sense. It's not. And there are like a lot of people who do that thing where like, this game's actually underrated. No, it's not. No, it's rated. It is exactly what you thought it was.
There's people who still play it to this day, and then they try to prop it up and say, well, hey, if you liked Insomniac Spider-Man, you'll love this. No, we won't.
That Spider-Man in that game looked like a cosplay, bro. Like, do you see his body?
It looked like a mobile game.
Dude, he looked like a 40-year-old Taekwondo teacher.
It looked like you could play that on a Razor flip phone.
Engage.
It was bad. Yeah. It was bad. I played it again when they added Black Panther just because,
Yeah, he was kind of cool.
It was kind of cool, but
the game itself, though, it's no saving it. I hope I didn't turn it.
Oh, you good. Your light's blinking. It blinks.
No, it don't.
Oh.
I'm going to turn it off.
It's supposed to be a solid green light. Don't worry about this. This is what we do.
Yeah, and then we'll
improvise.
We'll edit that part out. You edit that part out. I press the button.
2 hours later.
Okay.
So yeah, I would love, and I don't see it happen anytime soon, but I think it's dependent on the success of Wolverine. I want to see Insomniac make an Avengers game or a game that has more than one superhero and make it co-op. I think Insomniac would kill it. They have a good track record.
We can't be afraid of co-op, man. We can't be. No Way Out showed that you can be cinematic and do co-op.
That was a fun game.
That was a fun game.
That was a fun game.
A lot of people didn't play it.
I don't think a lot of people know about it.
That's true.
From beginning to the end, and it was another one of those moments of Army 2.
Yeah, I mean, don't spoiler alert, guys. If you haven't played,
or you plan on playing it eventually,
want to skip ahead.
It's kind of like Army 2, Lego Star Wars. You're playing with your co-op buddy, and you get to the end, and now you gotta fight each other. And that I was not expecting.
I wasn't expecting
that. That had a good twist. I was just like, oh shoot.
Yeah, and win or lose, like the story continues, like in different ways. I like the way we played it. Like I feel like we played it the best way. Like the decision we made sense.
Right.
That game is so good, and it had uncharted levels of set pieces.
Unlevel. That's an Xbox exclusive.
Hey, this game, PlayStation killers right here on level. Yeah, but they had uncharted levels, like the motorcycle. There's a motorcycle scene. Oh my god! Like, in the way that they time these, see, that's what it is. Developers got to put in that time, because if you get the timing just right, I can see a Spider-Man Miles Morales game being 2 players. Having some big set pieces and both of y'all gotta press things at the same time.
A boy could dream. Oh my god, if they made Spider-Man co-op. Do you remember Marvel Lego?
Oh yeah.
Remember that was co-op?
Oh, yeah, that was.
That was fun too.
Yeah.
That was fun too. Didn't hit as hard as Lego Star Wars, but
yeah,
I still liked it. What else do we have? Kane and Lynch. Which one do you like better?
Between Kane and Lynch?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. So I don't know.
I like Lynch.
No, I mean the series. There's 2 of them. Kane and Lynch 1 and
man, both of them have flaws, but I like them both, so it's hard. I think this might be the first time I like both
Equally?
Yes, because Kane Lynch 1 is so ridiculous. And like the way the game begins, the way the game ends are two completely different. Like you go from doing heists to being in like Burma and in the middle of Amazon. And then but then like Kane Lynch Dog Days has this like R-rated feel, and
remember they blurred out
the gore, which made it more gory,
right? Because that one scene where they're like tied to a chair,
bro, and
naked,
they're like naked, and they're like
getting tortured,
bro. And they kill his girlfriend and stuff. Spoiler, but the problem, I would say that game was better, but the problem is that it ends so abruptly. Remember,
it's a short game too.
Yeah, it's short, but then like a plane just comes out of nowhere. They just jump on a plane.
And
it goes off.
You left feeling empty. It wasn't really anything there.
And I think it's too linear. Whereas the first Kane Lynch felt like the spaces were bigger. You can move around. Whereas like you in Bangkok and everything is just so linear and so cramped.
Right. Remember, was the first one with the club scene?
Yeah.
Going through the crowd and the disco lights.
Talk about John Wick before John Wick, but that's also the era of Collateral. Same thing. Michael Mann movies. Kane Lynch feels like an old school Michael Mann movie. Feel like Heat, the first one, and then like the second one feels like, my God, like
I've never seen Heat.
Never seen Heat. Ooh.
Is it aged?
No, it's Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. It's their first movie together, and they're like playing opposite each other. Brother, it's gonna be you.
Is that
Say you do got me busting. Man,
that didn't help. I probably won't watch.
Oh, yes, Val Kilmer's in it. That's my boy. Man.
I love Val Kilmer.
Man, I feel so sorry for him, bro.
You've never seen The Saint, have you?
The Saint?
Oh, that's where I first got introduced to Val Kilmer.
What's The Saint? What's The Saint?
It's like Mission Impossible, but more stealthier. This dude has different personas. It is cold.
Why does it sound familiar? But like I seen it in my head, but I never seen it.
I don't know. I don't remember the gist of like the plot, but he takes up so many different personalities to complete his mission.
Wow, that's cool. The Saint. They should have made a game based on that. I don't know how you do that.
You remember the Mission Impossible game?
Yo, hey, wait, what was it called? Mission Impossible. Operation Therma or something like that. It was like Therma. No, Mission Impossible Operation.
Let's look. It was just Mission Impossible.
No. See, no.
Is there another one? This is a 1998. That's not it.
No, that's not it. See, type in Mission Impossible Xbox.
That was like, no, that wasn't. It was like
Xbox One, PS2 era. It's PS2 Xbox One era. Look, my mind.
You're right.
What was it called?
Operation Sumo.
Surma. I was close. Oh, y'all was close. Uma Thurman.
Dude, that game. I feel like that was underrated. I don't think people talked about that game.
You know why? It was we got Splinter Cell at home. Like it was literally Splinter Cell. It was Splinter Cell with like the Hitman mechanic of putting on,
You remember you could put on that mission where you had to put on a
mask?
That's
what I'm saying. You become an NPC.
That was a good game.
I liked it.
That was a good game.
I remember one of Chris's was like, "You don't kill enough people." Like,
what?
Like y'all moving different, bro. Yeah, that man. The Saint. I gotta look that up.
Yeah,
maybe we'll do a film viewing one time. Like we'll give like a review of like an old movie or something. We still figuring out the format.
We just here.
So
what else do you remember the same from? I mean, not the same. Val Kilmer, because it's that and Batman.
Well, Batman obviously, because I love Batman Forever.
Which one was that? The Riddler?
Forever, yeah, with Riddler and Nicole Kidman, Dr. Chase Meridian, and Tommy Lee Jones is a mad lad in that movie. Yo, I don't care nobody say Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face. Very good Tommy Lee Jones. I love Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face. I don't know what it is. It's just like
I had a Two-Face toy, and it came with the coin. Oh, it was so dope. I used to be here.
No, I wanted that. I know exactly which one you're talking about because I remember the box pack.
Dude, I came home one day and my mom had bought me. This was so dope. It was probably one of my favorite toys. It was a Batmobile that had pieces that came with it. You could change it to a Batmobile, the boat, or the jet, whatever.
What? Yeah. From Batman and Robin. It was the white and black one, right?
No, this was just black.
It was black?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was dope.
Yo, bro.
The wings were detachable and then it turned to a little speedboat.
That 90s action figures.
They were different.
It was different because nowadays kids don't buy action figures. So it's like they only make action figures people our age, collectors. They don't make action figures.
Why Toys R Us is
man. Dude, I used to like just walking around Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Like me and my wife, we would just go walk around Toys R Us. And I know you got kids, like, bro, the last thing that we had at Toys R Us was Disney Infinity.
That was a long time ago.
Yes, we were into Disney Infinity. It died well before
Disney Infinity was very different, very creative. I liked it.
I loved it.
It was dope. For those who don't know, it came with like a little pad, and you had these action figures, and you would place it on the pad, and it would insert them into the game.
Yeah,
and that, I mean, you got them right there, but you had Star Wars, Marvel characters. What else?
Just straight up Disney.
Yeah, everything did. Frozen. I mean,
it's the only game where you can have like Elsa fighting Black Panther.
That's crazy.
That's a crazy world. And then you can make your own worlds. Yep. Like I had a huge world. Do you remember we would just go into like each other's play spaces and you could put down enemy NPCs and fight together?
They have vehicles too, didn't they?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they definitely have vehicles. Like, man, dude.
That was a great idea.
And then like, but Disney Interactive, they always have great ideas like Split Second. Split Second has the greatest theme song of any video game, period. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. You can keep it. You keep all that, bro. I was talking even open. Bro, if you ever in trouble,
I felt heroic when I heard that song.
If you ever in trouble, you play that, I'm there. I don't know if I can save you, but I'll I'll run.
But Split Second was so dope because you are racing. Yeah. It's bad enough you gotta race, but you also are blowing up things,
and not like Burnout. You are destroying the
skyscrapers,
the course. Yes, and you have control over. So if like he's in front of me and I save up my meter, I can do like a cataclysmic event and try to blow him up. And then they let you drive through this stuff. Yeah. So it wasn't always just an instant death. You can like drive through bro.
The airport was my favorite.
Airport is such a great board. That's like the perfect driving level.
Freaking blowing up the control center. And you just see it coming down. And you just...
The airplane.
And then the airplane comes.
Going through. Oh, man. And then the thing about it is that you always, no matter what, you always only have a split second.
Yeah. They don't make them like that anymore.
They don't make them.
It's like crazy that. Though, because with Burnout, we used to like try to make accidents happen.
Burnout came out at the same time as Bad Boys 2, and we were obsessed with Bad Boys 2 because it's like two characters and whatnot. It was pretty much and like that commercial, where the car goes over, Mike and Marcus' head. We tried to recreate that so many times in Burnout, and I think that we thought we got close. I bet we went back and watched the footage. It was horrible. Nowhere near. And like the first Burnout was so docile. Like you would.
I ain't never played a game where they're like, "You just totaled your car. That's $40,000." Why do I care?
It's like start options, insurance claim. Gotta call your insurance after a match. Hey, yeah, man, it's gonna be 18.
Like what? Somebody really put that in there. Was like, yes, it's the one.
Then split second. Then a Burnout 2 came out. I was like, okay, you can look. Then
Burnout 2 Takedown. Or was that 3?
Takedown. That was like 3, 4.
Yeah.
Then it got crazy. Now we're like, okay, this is what Burnout's supposed to be.
Burnout 3 Takedown. I played the mess out of that game, and it felt fast. Like,
oh yeah, stuff going past. Oh
like
man,
the Blur. That was a.
Remember Blur?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was a game called Blur.
Was it a card game?
Yeah.
It was all a blur.
We had a split second. Yeah,
but card games,
racing games, bro.
yeah.
Card games.
Do you remember the very like Burnout Paradise was the first racing game
open world
that didn't have 2-player?
Oh, in the yes, bro. Oh, you're absolutely correct. It was like, why is there no split screen? I remember being confused at the main menu. I'm like, no, maybe it's in multiplayer. It was like, go online. It's like, come on. And that's when we see the downfall. That is truly the downfall of couch co-op. When a racing game doesn't have split screen.
And don't get me wrong, online is fun, but imagine the people who have their best friends, siblings, let's play.
Yeah, but now it's like online is so ubiquitous. Everybody, because like you need like internet to live,
right?
So like now I can understand, but back then where it was very much so an option still,
right?
I mean, we would have never had things like Midnight Club. Like, I mean, we would never have those memories, bro.
Midnight Club is top tier.
Midnight Club is one of those games.
What's
that
your favorite?
I just want them to.
Dub Edition.
Yeah.
Was it 3 Dub Edition?
Yeah, Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. I still have songs on my playlist from the Dub Edition era.
There were some good songs on 2. Remember we thought John Cena was rapping.
Yeah. I told you all when I buried you. Got your hands on your face and you scared to peep through.
Is that Drive Like I Stole It?
Yeah.
Drive Like I Stole It. Drive Like I Stole It.
They had a few Trey Little. Take your top down, player. Take your top down. Play it.
Yeah.
I like that song.
They had a good
And it had the best cheat code because you can have missiles and
dude, they had the Batmobile before the Batmobile.
Dude, yeah, that rocket car. Man, that was man. I used to love Tokyo on that game. No, yeah, was it Tokyo? Yeah, Tokyo was on too. Tokyo and LA. Those are my favorite places. I hate whenever. Can I say something? Stop going to Europe. Race again. Can y'all start going to Europe? Europe is boring to drive in, bro. If you aren't a spy thriller game, stop going to Europe. I don't want to drive past the Kremlin. I don't want to go to the United Kingdom, bro. Get out of here, bro. Oh, the Eiffel Tower. Like,
right.
Ain't nobody moving different in Paris, bro. Right, like ain't no midnight club in Paris, yo. Hey, bluff. That's London.
Wrong place. But, hey, bluff.
Ooh, we win.
Should you imagine driving? We
got on the beret in the bag. I shall take your pink slip. Oh no, it's sacre blood. Like, nah, bro. Stop going to Europe.
There's a lot of great racing places in the U.S.
We haven't, bro.
Why didn't you do like Africa? I want to drive past and see some zebras. And
right. Let me go to safari. The only time we go to Africa is when Resident Evil.
They have
Resident Evil 5. They went to Africa, and that was like
that
was a big deal back then, bro.
Really?
It was like, bro, we just shooting up tribesmen. And the first black person to get introduced to the series, like a main character, is like a light-skinned black girl, and they gave her an alternate DLC where it was a bikini with leopard prints and like animal print.
You could get away with stuff back then.
You couldn't even back then. It was angry back then. So here's the thing. Here's my question: are they gonna remake Resident Evil 5 after 4? And are they gonna go to Africa?
Nah,
bro.
They're gonna admit that part.
You already know it. That's gonna be a very loud.
It's gonna be outrage.
Why can't we? Brie Larson but yeah, man, you're right. Let's go to some other places. I hear Forza's good, but it's the only game Xbox has, and apparently Forza got some good ideas. But it don't.
Did you play like Gran Turismo and all that?
Yeah, like every PlayStation kid, I played like the first and second one. Ridge Racer, Gran Turismo.
I liked Ridge Racer. That was one of the first games I had on PlayStation. Ridge Racer, Crash Bandicoot, and NBA Live 95.
Dang, you remember your first
and Skater. I don't know if
Skater.
It was spelled SK8TER. That was like before Tony Hawk.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I might have to put that picture up on me.
Yeah.
That was a fun game.
You had a lot. I had Marvel Superheroes, a fighting game, which was a fighting game remake of Battle of the Gems, and I had Atari Classics because I didn't.
Is Galaga on Atari Classics?
Galaga, Pitfall, bro. It was like 100 games or something like that. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, my parents had that.
I didn't even want it. I just didn't care because like I had my Marvel game. I was like, I just want this. I was supposed to get an N64, bro. There's an alternate reality. I was all winter because my cousin had one and it was on sale, and I was like, I want N64. I want to play Mario Party and all that. And I went there and saw a fighting game, Marvel vs. Capcom. I was like, what is this? It was like, it's Marvel Superheroes, a fighting game. I was like, bet.
That's it.
Bet. And then that made me who I am today. It's probably why I don't like Nintendo. I respect Nintendo, but you know, I'm not. Nintendo's for a very specific audience. You either have to be 6 or 46. Like you either coming home from a long day of work and you just want to pretend like I'm a kid again, or you are a kid again. But yeah, the original Gran Turismo was cool. I mean, I remember not understanding how it worked. Like I'm moving through the map, like cause that was a big deal.
That was one of those that I regretted renting because renting games was a thing back then, and it was like hit or miss. That's what the part you're playing Russian roulette when you go to rent a game.
All right, let's
bro. I'll never forget. There was this game called Spider, like Arachnophobia or something like that. And I'm like, hey, this might be as close to Spider-Man as I'll get. One of the worst video games I ever played in my life. I'm a big old booty spider jumping into other webs and shooting smaller spiders. I was like, this is not it. And I was like, can we take this back? And I was like, no.
Oh, yeah, because we couldn't even drive or nothing. Bro, you're right. That's why you gotta rent 2 games. But you're gonna rent 2 games if ain't nobody else renting nothing.
Right.
Because if they rent something, you gonna get a movie and a game. You're absolutely correct. That was so when you got a good game. Even when you got a bad game, mate, you had to play it.
Right. You got to at that point.
Yeah. What's your best rental mystery?
Rental mystery
history. Well, like in your life, like what was the greatest rental memory that you had? I already
tell me yours.
Advent Rising.
Whew, they ain't ready for that.
Look, I know how y'all feel. I know a lot of people think Advent.
People don't like that game.
Oh no. I enjoyed the crap out of that game, bro. I enjoyed it. I don't care if it's half baked. I don't care if it was like trying to be Halo. The music on Advent Rising is some of the best music in a game.
You know what? This is the sad part, right?
Uh-oh.
I liked Advent Rising. I just never got to get past a certain part because I had a CD that was scratched off.
No!
And it would freeze at that point every time. That was back then where you tried everything. I put rubbing alcohol on that boy. They had disc cleaners back then too. My mom had an electrical disc cleaner. You put it in there, you close it in there.
Yep.
It didn't work. And I was like, this game is dope. I loved it. You making choices in the game too? Like, what was it? Save your brother or
your girlfriend? Who'd you save?
My brother. I'm sorry. You can find a new girlfriend. You're gonna find a new brother.
I think I saved my girlfriend.
Dang, you must not like your brother, then.
I just wanted something. I just wanted to be next to something while I'm traveling the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I
want to be next to something.
I'm just trying to say, like if me and you in space, like only so much we just gonna be doing this.
That's true.
You know, like at least if you cast it away with a little thing, you can have some fun. You know, you play some Monopoly. You know,
play some Monopoly.
No, I went back on my second playthrough, saved my brother too, but I didn't finish it. But yeah, man,
the game. You think it would be successful if they remastered it, remake?
You know, I don't think that they only remake games that have like a real big brand recognition.
Like Last of Us.
Yeah, I don't even know what to put. Advent Rise was such a weird game because it's sci-fi, but it had like fantasy elements.
You could evolve too. I remember like his powers getting
your powers. Yeah,
so
by the end of the game, you don't even use guns because you're so powerful. You don't even need them.
Yeah, I'm mad. I never got to finish that.
I know. Yeah,
but
what's your favorite rental memory?
Man, I didn't own this game, so that, and this is a throwback. But Spider-Man on PlayStation.
Neversoft. That's the beginning. You could probably play it on it. Like,
no, I don't remember that.
It's with the eyeball. The Neversoft Spider-Man game. Yeah.
Is that the one with like kid mode?
Kid mode. Kid mode.
Yeah.
Bro, that's my favorite Spider-Man game.
Yeah. So I didn't own it, but I rented it a lot.
Man, bro, I flipped that game so many times. And I didn't have memory cards, so every time I played, I had to replay it all the way through.
Kids do not understand what not having a memory card is.
Bro.
That crap
They don't get it. They don't get it.
And I knew some people who were rich who had like 6 or 7 memory cards. I'm like, how, Sway?
Got a memory card for, let me see. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right. People have multiple memory cards.
I wish.
I know.
I remember when I finally did get one. I'm like, I'm saving everything.
Man, you can't save everything.
Yeah, like 32 megabytes.
But there's something so cool about the analog, the feel of opening up a game, putting it in it, having the memory card, plugging it in, having a controller, plugging it. It felt like you were doing something. Now you just press a button. That boy got everything
and also,
right there.
Too, I miss, and I have a digital, everything's been digital for me for a while now, but I miss putting in a disc and not having to install the game before I play it. I miss putting the disc in and just playing the game.
You know who started that mess?
No.
Well, PC been doing that forever, but Sony, remember PlayStation 3? That was one of the reasons why PlayStation 3 people didn't like it. They like Xbox. You could just put in a game and start playing. PlayStation 3, you had to download the game. Remember one time we went over, we had a friend house, we went over his house, and we were trying to play Marvel's Capcom 3, and it took an hour for it to download, so everybody got tired, and so by the time we played, it was ready to go.
No, I don't remember.
Bro, I hate downloading it. At least now with the SSD, it don't take no time to download a game.
Yeah, but why do we have to do that? What's the point of the disc?
Performance. Everything should come on the disc. Like, why you got a disc if it ain't already optimized?
That's why I'm digital.
Yeah,
I do miss the. I mean, you collect. Well, no, you have a digital too, don't you?
I got digital. Yeah,
I do miss having like a lineup of games in my little game holder.
Yeah,
it was visually nice. Like, look at all these games I had.
Yeah, no, it was, and it you felt like you were progressing. That was an investment. When you went to GameStop, like that was a big deal.
Right.
Now, dude, I delete games and like I'm eating candy.
You delete games, but you keep all your screenshots and videos.
I like memories. I like to look back.
Yeah,
it helps me,
I guess.
But it's not an investment anymore. Like, unless I always have the idea that whatever game I'm getting is going to be deleted in the next 3 or 4 years.
That's how I am with story games. I delete story games once I beat them, with the exception of Spider-Man.
Have you gone back and played any Spider-Man since you beat it?
No.
Really? You don't swing around?
Yeah, but that gets old.
It gets old.
Yeah, I need a purpose.
I think we need a swing competition. That's what we need to do.
I need a swing competition.
I've been breaking the game. I've been coming up with all different stuff to do, the black and white mode and stuff like that.
You and every other person in the world.
Right. I mean, it's just so fun.
It's fun. I mean,
you gotta take the traversal. Just try it without the assist. Try those. You did?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't know. I need purpose.
Like the biggest Spider-Man fan.
I just need purpose.
Okay.
Give me something new.
It's like a Pixar character.
I want to play it again, but I need the new game plus. I don't want to play it again.
Now that's why I'm waiting for to play campaign. I'm not playing campaign first because I want to wear some suits. I got all my suits coordinated.
You move your head like an old grandma. I got all my suits coordinated.
All my suits coordinated.
Baby.
Yeah, and I want to replay. Like they better have some levels you can replay, some missions, and not just all. And do you know something like okay, like let's be honest. After the hype, what do you give Spider-Man?
Ooh,
What's your rating? Like let's go a letter grade. So not like a star number or let's do a letter grade, A to F. After the hype.
After the hype, I give it a solid A.
Okay.
I can guess yours.
What?
B plus.
Yes. Oh, why you think that is?
Because you have some minor gripes.
I got a little gripe.
What brought it down? Is New Game Plus being one of them?
Bro, the lack of features. Like the first game had, even outside New Game Plus, I think we had to wait for that one to have New Game Plus as well. But like, no time of day change. Like you got to glitch the time of day. They don't have any of the hunter blinds up. Like remember in the first game, you could still go to all the fist towers. You replay just like a little fight scene. In Miles, you had all the underground things you could redo. I spent a lot of time in the challenge rooms on those games. I spent a lot of time fighting in those games. And this one is like, I don't want to just like stop some random crime.
That's why I haven't played it.
Okay.
I need more to do. I need purpose.
I just heard on my Spotify and just swing to music.
Yeah, like I said, I can only swing for so long, man.
But it is a story though. It's the fact that like we went through this whole first story with like Peter and Otto like trying to create these arms and we learned that Otto has this degenerative disease. And then like in this game, this nigga Peter creates the arms and don't say anything about it. He just has arms and they don't have any ill effect on him. They're just there. And so when he started, like, I wrote a whole dissertation. I did like a whole rewrite. Y'all probably hear it one day. I'm not going through it, but I think B plus is good. Because it's gonna be an A. See, it's gonna be an A when they add all the things I want. Like when they add the New Game Plus, when they add me being able to actually go to combat rooms and replay them, then it'll be an A. But for right now, like you said, there's no purpose.
Right. Now, do you like this one more than the first one?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's a better game.
A lot of people are saying the first one story was way better than this one. They said this one it felt good, and then the whole third act was just rushed and a waste.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing about those people. They're liars. They're liars because all I've heard for the last, when that come out, 10 plus years, is they need to do a Web of Shadows too. They need to do a Web of Shadows remake. That's all you hear. First of all, where was all y'all at when I was playing Web of Shadows? I've been playing that game and being like, this is the dopest Spider-Man game I ever played. Nobody said nothing. Oh, that game look unfinished. It ain't no Spider-Man 2. So now they literally give y'all Web of Shadows. It's literally Web of Shadows at the end. And you don't like it?
Right.
Shut up. Shut up. Like, no. It's a comic book video game. And that's what I want. I want high stakes, ridiculous, world ending stuff in my comic book game. Do I think that Doc Ock is a better villain? Of course. Like, he had like a whole thing. We got a chance to know him and stuff. But like, I liked Harry as Venom.
Right.
Like, what are y'all talking about? And then we got to play as Venom. What are you talking about the last act of the game? What are you talking? And stop complaining about Miles and his suit. Stop. Like, just shut up. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to tell y'all to shut up the first time.
Who actually liked the suit? I didn't have a problem with it. There were some people like, well, just cover up his hair and it would have been a better suit.
Oh, so take away the one thing that makes him a black man.
Heard that before.
But Peter got like 3 suits with his little hair out. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I especially different variations, like the all white. The all white is the best looking one. I didn't even know anybody had a problem with it. Was it my favorites when it came out?
Right.
But like, and I find it kind of strange that this little nigga took time to go make a suit during one of Peter's worst times in his life.
Now I'm gonna do my own thing.
Thank you guys for joining in on our podcast. We appreciate it. Follow the socials. More content is coming.
Thanks for playing co-op with us.
Peace.